So I just got back from the gym, and earlier today, I was told by a family member that I had an eating disorder because I tracked my calories and adhered to them every single solitary day. And this family member of mine happens to be overweight. Now, perhaps he's right about the fact that I have an eating disorder, but I remember when I was out of shape and I hated myself. I hated looking myself in the mirror. I hated wearing white shirts because my nipples would poke through. I hated talking to women because I thought they automatically assumed I was a creep, which they kind of did, and to be honest, I was. And I didn't feel like I had the ability to be myself. I wouldn't be making this video right now if I didn't have an eating disorder. And the thing that I think is important to notice, and the overall theme I want to go throughout this video is no one can see your vision, and everyone is tainted by their own ego. And it's something that you really need to consider, especially if you want to do something like get into shape, especially if you want to do something like pursue that business you've been putting off forever, indefinitely, or doing something like getting that promotion, or doing something that your brain perceives, or should I say your lack of good self-image, or should I also elaborate, your old self-image that is holding you back, tells you is not right, or is scary, or is risky, or is bad for you, or whatever. And when I was with my family members, who I have now moved away from, I was told by them, and they happened to be obese. I was raised by a single mother with a sister, no dad paying child support, and I was obese as a kid. And when I started getting in shape because I had got my heart broken, absolutely shattered, because I just put all of my worth into one woman because I didn't have a backbone, because I never actually showed myself what instilling discipline looks like and what self-worth looks like, which is what you get from actually putting in the fucking work every day and showing yourself that you can do it and showing up for yourself. But my parent, I should say, dissed on me and told me that it was wrong to be going to the gym. Excuse me. And that it was wrong to be tracking my calories and tracking my macros. And as much as I love that parent, when I look back and realize where I am now, in shape, able to carry a conversation with anyone, able to talk to anyone on a subway or a tube when I was in London studying abroad, or talking to women, having a girlfriend, and not being scared that I was going to be abandoned, at least not as much as I used to be. I'm going to keep it real. Some shit comes up sometimes. But having that backbone all came from not fucking listening to what my family members, who thought they knew best, had to say about me. And simultaneously, or right now I should say, they are in a much worse place financially and physically. And I love them very much, and I've tried to help them as much as I can. And I've talked about, you guys have seen in my other videos of me talking about how you can't save everyone. But regardless, I'm going to try with this video, with y'all. And it's to take a bet on yourself. Right now, last semester, I'm in Wyoming. You've probably never met a motherfucker from Wyoming. Smallest populated state in the United States. And I'm not a rancher like most people are. I'm a city boy who was raised poor as fuck. And I got a Pell Grant and a full ride scholarship because I was a hard worker in high school. And I am seen as less fortunate by the school. So I got a full ride scholarship plus thumb, meaning that I get paid to go to college every single semester. And this last semester, I didn't submit my finals because I'm taking a bet on myself, because I believe in the fact that I can help others believe in themselves, to take a bet on themselves, to be able to get in shape, to be able to follow their dreams, follow that pursuit of whatever it is. Because I had an experience when I was young where I was stuck because all I had done was listen to what everyone else had to say to me, right? And then in these moments of my life, every single moment of my life that I have ignored authority, and not only ignored authority, but ignored the bitch inside of me that didn't truly want what was best for me, I benefited greatly from it. And so stepping outside of the rank and file might just be the best thing that you ever do, because people's egos will get in the way. My parents' reflection of their obesity would have gotten in the way of me getting in shape and me changing the lives of other people because of the work that I instilled into myself. Now tell me, brother, is that not better than watching TV every night, or not having an eating disorder, or listening to what mom says? Parent says? Fuck. Something I want you to realize, and I've talked about it in my other videos, but this is your one and only life, brother. And so, with the goals that you set, with the specifically set goals that you set, and it does matter how you set them, by the way. They need to be smart. If you care enough, look it up or leave a comment. I'm not going to explain it. You are much more able to achieve them. If you can see it with a clear eye view, you can do it. And most negative Nellies and naysayers who are too stuck in their own head and their own insecurities will project that onto your reality and will make you doubt yourself. They'll make you think that it's not good to track your calories. They'll make you think that it's not good to go to the gym. I even had friends who made me think it wasn't good to smoke weed out of a 3-foot bong that was THC dab concentrates from dawn till dusk, because I was told that I was an asshole because I told them that I wanted them to do something with their life. People will project their realities onto yours, and you'll start to see it from their perspective. But sometimes you need to hear that voice that truly wants what's best for you. Because, my brother, the devil sounds realistic. The devil sounds realistic, and God sounds delusional. I am actively watching my dreams unfold in front of me. I am actively onboarding new clients and changing their life because I told myself, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to help people fucking believe in themselves, because there is not enough hope in this world. There is not enough people who will look you in the face and say, I believe in you. Because I never had that. I had one person that had that, and it changed my entire life. Now he's a Michelin star chef, and he basically rose up the ranks of basically the NBA of the chef world, and now he's going to go on to something else because he's like, oh, I did it. And he also injured himself. Like, he poured boiling water on himself, and it's bad. But I had one person who believed in himself, and his grandfather was also a senator, so he had definitely, the senator dad also had some sort of self-belief that he instilled and backpedaled onto him. But like I said, dude, I am a kid who was a lost cause. ADHD, depression, anxiety, fat, fucking porn addiction, all these problems. And it didn't mean shit because I quit refusing to let these people label me as whatever they wanted to label me as, because I fit better into their paradigm of the world when I was some fat fucking loser who did X, Y, and Z. These people don't matter, bro. The only people who matter are the people who want to see it through with you. And that is what you need to conceptualize of, is these people are going to shit on you and drag you through the fucking dirt. And you have to look at them square in the face and say, okay. And not listen to a fucking word. Because, brother, the only difference between you getting in shape or you reaching those goals that you have set is whether you believe you can do it or not. And if you start to believe those people who are insecure about themselves, those people who are addicted to pot, and those people who are fat, trying to tell you how to eat, trying to tell you how to be healthy, guess what you're going to end up like? Them, okay? And it doesn't matter if they're your parents or even your closest friends. Because here's the thing. There's only so many people who get to see that light. The light of more. The light of saying, this is my life. I'm going to fucking... You see that? Oh, you see that Porsche over there? You see that body? I'm going to have it. It's fucking mine. It's already mine. Right? That's how you need to treat this world. Because life is way too short to believe in your own lack. Right? It is way too short to believe in your own lack. And you cannot let these people... You can't tell people shit. I heard that from one of my clients. He said his friends told him that. You can't tell people shit about your goals. Because they'll shit all over them. They'll be like, this guy. Dude, I had no clue. I am actively living out my dream of changing people's lives, getting paid for it, and basically making money to get in shape, lift weights, learn lessons, and speak to the camera. Who would have thought? I've been doing that my whole life, right? Chase your fucking dreams, dude. Because I've got someone in that house right now who is telling me that, oh, well, I need to get a job, right? They told me I needed to get a job, and I told them I made $400 today. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm telling you because you can fucking eat, brother. You can fucking eat. You just gotta choose to eat. You gotta pick up the fork. You gotta fucking bake a little bit. You can eat, though. But even then, they'll be like, well, why don't you have a job? Bro, so I can work $15, like, nothing wrong with a job. If it's what you love to do, if you're like a hiker and you enjoy working and then having off time, that is perfectly fine. It's personally not how I live, but no dissing. I got clients who got jobs. I got friends who got jobs. I do not diss them at all. But the way I see things is I want to have time freedom. I want to be able to change lives, get paid for it, and still have time freedom. I'm still actively engaging with these people. I'm still doing everything I love to do. Except I'm marketing myself saying, I will help you. I will help you believe in yourself. I'll fucking give you all of the ways to transform your mind. To have this sense of self-belief that y'all have seen me build across the past YouTube videos I've made. And get you on route to those goals. A lot of it's just visualization. A lot of it's just knowing how to set goals. A lot of it is just having someone to believe in you. And I really want to make a community for people like this because they are a dime a fucking dozen. A dime a fucking dozen. And so if you guys are interested in that, I will make something like that. It could be insane. It could literally be insane. Just all of us like working together and not even me being like the fan club. Like if I made a community and all of us who are like my 560 subscribers who tune into me on all my videos, if we got, because if y'all are watching me because we think the same way, if we got into a community where we had people who guided each other through each stage of personal development, and then y'all could make money within it by educating other people, dude, it would be insane. It would be insane. Like, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. If y'all are interested in that, I will totally make it. Because I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, dude, that could be fucking insane. We could change the world with how much people could just get into a like-minded group and just grow each other physically, mentally, financially, spiritually, relationally. Just more life, man. Not being cooped up in your hometown, just like learning how to make money, learning and improving, and taking this world by its balls. Just a whole group of people all masterminded together. I think it would be fucking amazing. If y'all are down for that, bro. If y'all are down for that, I will put so much time into making that. But the message I want y'all to hear from this video is people are going to shit all over you, right? I got shit on today saying I had an eating disorder. And he was fat. Okay. Maybe I'm going to have an eating disorder. I can go out in public and feel like myself. I can make this video, right? Or I should get a job. I made $400 today. Or, what's another one? You should go to college. I don't enjoy it. And life is short. So people don't know what's best for you. Only you know what's best for you. And I don't know when you started thinking that you had no authority over your own life. But you need to unlearn that shit immediately. And realize that you are in the fucking driver's seat. Quit living as a passenger to your own life. Set some fucking goals. Set them smartly. So they're specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Google it. Visualize them. And then just chill out every once in a while. Don't try and fight the earth to change something that isn't in the current moment, right? That's the biggest thing that I struggle with, is that I would always be like, oh, well, after this growth talk, I need to do this and I need to do that. Well, and then you lose attention from the growth talk, and then it's shit, right? So live in the moment and focus on what you can do after setting those goals. Imagine like you just place an order on Amazon, your goal, and have faith that it's going to come to your door because it's fucking Amazon. Like, and that's how you need to be. You can't always check. You can check the door constantly, but it's kind of going to be a waste of time, right? It's going to just fuck with it, right? Your goal setting mechanism in your brain is like a guided missile system, right? It reaches the target by knowing what not to hit. And then by means of not knowing what not to hit, it hits the target. That's how missiles work. That's how your brain works. That's how your goal setting mechanism in your brain works. When I figured out that the difference between me being a miserable, sad fuck and me being jacked, making decent money, especially for someone my age, again, I'm not bragging, but no, like realizing that the entire difference between me and being me there was literally just knowing how to make my mind work for me instead of against me, I was so fucking pissed, bro. So fucking mad because so much bullshit had been propagandized into my brain from the news telling me all this shit and telling me how I should view the world, and it was all fake. Like, I don't want to sound like Andrew Tate. There is 100% a Matrix, bro. Like, The Matrix was a documentary. Like, these ideas that they make you think, bro. If you pick up a book and take some advancement for your self-education, you will realize how much shit is like bullshit. Literally. Like, it's terrifying. And that's why I have education in my program as well, too, because it's like, hey, man, you should probably, like, check into, like, money. You should probably, like, actually see if this is true, because it's kind of like, you know, like, I just shatter beliefs. Like, I said this to my friend one time when I was stoned, admittedly, and I was like, I feel like my purpose in life is to break all my own limiting beliefs to help other people break their limiting beliefs. And I still feel like that's what it is. And the thing is, too, is my purpose was revealed through working on myself. By focusing on my goals to be getting in shape and dialing in my habits and destroying all my vices, that is when my purpose in my life completely revealed itself. Which is crazy to think about. But those vices really do fuck you up, bro. They really do fuck you up. And there are ways to quit it, and it's not hard. You just got to know how to change, like, your habits around. I'm kind of rambling. I also do that in my program. Again, I'm not advertising, but genuinely, like, I think it's a banger. I think it's a banger-ass program. Like, if I saw that shit, like, 2 months ago, I would have been like, oh my God. Like, this, not 2 months ago. Longer than that. Probably, like, 4 years ago, I should say. But genuinely, dude, like, pick up Atomic Habits, and if you implement that, it's insane. Pick up Psycho Cybernetics, and if you implement it, that's insane. I just streamline all of that into a program so you can do it faster. But, like, don't listen to the naysayers. Fuck the haters. They're not real. Don't even regard them. Just listen to them and be like, okay. Don't even interact with them. Don't go down to their level, straight up. And just grind in silence. And it sounds cringe, but the more you speak about it, the more people are going to say some shit about how they feel about you and how you're not this type of person and how you should be doing this and you should be doing that. Fuck them, bro. Fuck them. Even if they're your closest family members, bro, because it's your life. And here's the thing, too. With my parents who told me to not get in shape and stuff like that, I am able to be a guiding light now to the people around me because I've gotten in shape. Because I've been telling them shit forever, and now they're starting to realize I was right the entire time. And that's the shit. By means of you not being selfish and not always pursuing hedonism like porn and all this other bullshit, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You're able to help other people. I'm able to help y'all because I decided to lock my fucking head in. And that's some shit, dude. That's fulfilling. And your life gets better and better every year, too. So, set some audacious goals. Leave a comment if you have any questions about any of this stuff, because I genuinely, the comments that y'all are leaving me make me feel like what I'm doing isn't wrong. And it's hard to do that because every single person, especially with the college decision, they think I'm dumb. They think I'm stupid. But I believe in myself, and I believe that I can help change you guys' lives. Genuinely. Across the globe. Because self-belief is the difference between whether you can do it or not. You just gotta believe in yourself. You just gotta, like, refuse to let these other people fuck with you. My friend Trey, who's a Michelin star chef, which is insane. He's 20. Youngest person, one of the youngest people in a Michelin star restaurant, which is like one of the top restaurants in the world. Crazy thing. He said, everyone can do something they can put their mind to. You just gotta not be scared. You just gotta not be scared. And that's the realest shit ever. The realest shit I've ever heard. It's so true. I got a note app on my phone. When I say that out loud, that's the realest shit I've ever heard. I write it down. That's the realest shit I've probably heard all month. Anyone can do anything that they have the conceptualization. If you can sit down and visualize your dream life, you can do it. You just got to do it more often. More details will start revealing themselves, and before you realize it, 2 years will pass and you'll be like, my brain was just subconsciously piloting me to reach this goal and I didn't even realize it. What the fuck? And anyone who's actually set goals and reached them realizes that too. It's crazy shit. But if you don't know about it, you are severely missing out. Genuinely. Like, so much of this stuff that you conceptualize of the physical world is bullshit, bro. Bullshit. You have so much more power than you can even believe. So, stay humble. I'd suggest praying, because praying for me, I never really believed in God. I was like, nah. But getting on my knees, should not say that in the same sentence. Getting on my knees and praying and being so humble as to do that, even though I didn't believe it, actually was what propelled me. Call it God, call it the universe. I call it crazy. Some crazy shit. Because when you're humble, when you're not humble and you let your pride be like, oh, well, I'm fine right here, or you have an eating disorder and I'm fine right where I'm at, because that's pride. That's people being prideful. They're stuck. They've been stuck. Those people who shit on me, they're stuck. They're still where they are. I've grown severely. They're the same person, except they're older, closer to death. So, I know I rambled a bit in this video. Hopefully I fired y'all up a little bit. If you are interested in just anything, check out the links in the description. I got an Instagram, and I'd love if y'all could just show me even constructive criticism, bro, because I'm trying to get better too. I'm not perfect. I don't know everything, and I don't want y'all to think I am. But I've figured some shit out that I could help y'all with, and that's why I make my videos, because I've put the fucking nose to the grindstone, read tons of books, listened to tons of podcasts, and actually live what I speak. So, yeah. I don't know, bro. I love making these videos. They're fun. But I just love, like, imagining y'all getting hyped up on the other side of the screen. So, yeah. Godspeed. Today was a good-ass day. I love y'all.